can tell when dark skin men not gonna wrinkly. They have a certain to them. They have a certain aura. We all just here. So it's like I'm losing blood daily for 2 months straight and I'm not dead yet. That's insane. Hey guys, I'm back. Don't mind my hair, please. I'm gonna do it. Today's video is gonna be a video. Oh, okay. Sorry y'all, they staring at me outside. They need to stop. I gotta come on my video. I'm not gonna keep on trying to hold off until they stop looking at me. I really don't care.
IDGAF. I don't give a fuck. Period.
Today's video is gonna be a video on things I just find so crazy, because like it's a lot of things people just skip over because the fact that it's normalized, but like that's actually real crazy, and we need to acknowledge it. It's okay to acknowledge the fact that something is weird. It's okay. They're regular schmegular things, but like I don't know. The first thing is, okay, I'm a girl and I have a period, a menstrual cycle. And one thing I find so crazy, like, okay, if you really just sit back and think about it, women who have menstrual cycles are literally just bleeding tons of blood out their vagina. And that's just supposed to be okay. Like, I'm walking around losing blood. It's blood. Okay, I'm inserting a piece of cotton into my vagina canal to absorb tons and tons. And let's talk about the fact that people have, okay, I'm one of the people who have this is like TMI, but I'm one of the people who have like really heavy periods. So most of my periods come by surprise because I have a irregular period. So all of a sudden I'm chilling, all of a sudden it's just everywhere. And periods are weird. They're really weird to me. I don't know. Every time I think about it, I'm just like, bro, like, what am I doing? Like, I hate a period. It's just, what? I'm literally leaking and you want me to show up to work, school, all that. No, but I don't want to do nothing actually. I just want to lay down. Like,
get somebody else to do it.
And another thing is like, okay, if you have, I don't know if this happens with girls with light periods because y'all barely bleed, but with girls with like very heavy periods, when you pee, I'm telling y'all this is TMI, but like y'all can just skip to the next little thing if y'all want to hear this. But like when you pee, it's like a sea of blood just pouring out of you. It's just like crazy because it's like, bro, like how am I not dead? This is a lot of blood. How am I not dead? It's just a lot. And then to the fact that I'm not on my period, I have periods that last like, they can last like a month or maybe even 2. And don't get me started on blood clots. Them shits be big. Another thing I find weird, it's not weird, it's something I just find real like crazy, because like sometimes I can come up as a control freak. Just a little bit. So it's just like some things I want it my way. Like if it's not my way, I'm gonna be highly uncomfortable, highly overstimulated. Like it's just not gonna be good. So one of the things like I really struggle with like every once in a while is the fact that I can't deep clean inside my body. This is so weird, but it's like have y'all seen what the inside of a body looks like? It's fucking disgusting. It's like just stuff mush everywhere. It's everything just, no, like I want to get in there, clean between the cracks, get some, like I don't know, y'all. It's just really weird that I can't just clean. I can't even clean like deep down in my throat. Well, I can. But yeah, that's just real weird to me. Like, it's just gonna be forever dirty in there. Not even when I die, because when I die, it's not gonna get clean. It's just gonna start decomposing, shrinking, and it's just gonna be dry. Ugh. I know it's starting to come off as like I'm real queasy when it comes to like blood and body parts. I'm not actually. I really do. I really want to be a surgeon. I love body parts. Like if I could play in it, I'm good. That sounds weird. I'm not weird. It just really fascinates me. I'm not like, yeah, it just really fascinates me. I'm not queasy at all actually. I can stomach a lot. That's just something I find like, is that not crazy, y'all? That's crazy. I mean, it's not crazy, but I don't know. It's crazy to me. I don't care. And one more thing about periods. Because I'm sorry, like, I just gotta keep talking. I be seeing, like, and it's not a TMI one. It's not a TMI. It's just, like, something I noticed. People think that like, it's common that people think all women periods consist of the same thing, when, like, really every single woman's period is different. Nobody has the same type of menstrual cycle. This is coming from future Khay. I just want to add on, like, I had thought of something while I was editing. Another example of that would be, like, why do you think there's so many products for periods? Like, it's because, like, no woman has the same period. It's so many different products, and not every product is going to work for the same person. And even then, like, there's still not enough products for every person. Like, you just gotta do what you gotta do at this point. But yeah, I feel like that's a bad thing to put out there, because, like, people have better periods, people have worse periods. So it's like, for people who's on, like, the worst side of the spectrum when it comes to, like, menstrual cycles, it's just like, I feel like they aren't being validated as much as they should. But hey, I'm on there. We aren't being validated as much as we should when it comes to, like, our terrible menstrual cycles. Okay, so say, like, it's a girl. I'm not gonna tell naughty business, so I'm just gonna say a hypothetical person that's based on somebody I actually know, but you'll never know. But say it's one person, their periods last 3 days max, and it's very, very, very light, and it's scheduled, it's regular, so they get it every month. They know when it's gonna come. They know. Me, on the other hand, I have a regular period. It's real heavy. It comes whenever. It can skip whenever, and my cramps are terrible. I get headaches. I can't eat nothing. I'm nauseous. I literally can't eat. I'm gagging when I'm trying to eat food. I can't. And it's like, you have that period, and yeah, a period is bad no matter what. You have that period and you have this period, and it's just like, you can't compare the two, to be honest. And I hate when people try to do that, because it's like, realistically, my period is worse than yours. But I don't want to say that, because, like, it's still a period. You're still going through, like, something that not everybody goes through every month. I just don't like that. It's like, every period is the same. No, it's not the same. People have different symptoms. People go through different things. But anyway, I want to rant about periods. That wasn't what this video is about. All right, another thing I find a little weird is the fact, okay, once you hit, like, 12th grade, I mean, not 12th, 10th grade in high school, I don't see the point of learning any other extra, like, you know, you taking chemistry, geometry. After the first algebra, I don't see the point of taking any other algebra and maybe 1 or 2 units of stat. After that, I don't see the point of making people take math classes or make people take extra science classes, because it's like, or even an extra language arts class. Everybody needs to learn how to read and write. Don't get me wrong. Everybody needs to know how to read and write. No, everybody needs to know how to do comprehension. Everybody needs to know how. That's important. My thing is, you're teaching this to us all the way up until we're 18, until 12th grade, and we come out knowing nothing about the real world. Like, everything I learned from the real world, not even from my parents, it's just from experiencing it and having common sense. Like, if I didn't have common sense, if I ain't have common sense, I don't know where I'd be right now. Why am I learning about a triangle? Why am I learning about how to find the circumference of the circle? Why am I learning about how to find the angle, the degree? I'm not going to use this. This has nothing to do with what I want to do in life. Like, common sense is common sense. You can 90 degrees, and then you know what's 180, you know what's 360, you know, like, the basic things. So I don't see the point of trying to go into depth with it, unless, like, that's what you want to do with your life. Because, like, they be like, oh, we use these. I don't use that shit a day in my life. I stay away from math as much as I can.
I do.
I don't even use what we learn later on throughout I use, like, the first couple weeks, and then that's it. I don't even use whatever else we learn. Why are you holding me hostage here? Why can't you teach me things like I actually need to know? And even in college, like, my college, they have requirements where you have to take a history class, like, different types of English classes, and not even a history class. You have to take multiple history classes, and I had to take different types of math classes. I'm a psych and bio major. Why am I learning this? For my first year, when I was a freshman, yeah, had me take an English class. But like, I don't need a history class. You're not gonna want to actually sit there and learn if you're being forced to do it like by a standard. Like, I know more about history with doing my own research than I do with someone teaching me. I don't know, I feel like history is a very biased thing, like, because you're gonna pick a side whether you realize it or not. So it's like, I don't know, I feel like once you reach college, history is not something, unless like that's going into your profession, or like you want to take it, that's not something you should be forced to take. If you don't agree with them when it comes to writing a paper, and you do a real good paper, but you don't agree with them, so they give you an F because you're not following what they want you to follow. It's just like, this is not helpful for me at all. Like, at all. Like, I want to get out of here. Yeah. Especially in college, because like, you're forcing me to take all these classes, and you know I have I'm trying to go out into the world, give me a job. And first of all, in psych, there's a math course built into the psych curriculum. So for everybody being like, you need to, no, I don't need to take a math course for psych, because it's a math course built into the psych curriculum that I take anyway. So all this extra math I'm doing, I don't need an English course that is built into the psych curriculum for what I'm supposed to do when I get into my profession. How to write my case reports and stuff like that. That's what I need to be doing. Not writing papers on fairy tales. Not writing papers on my stance on what slavery did for this country. I did that in high school. Why am I writing that paper again in college? What? Yeah. And math, girl, don't even ask my math. Why am I in here? That's the one question I was asking. I was, why am I here?
I'm so tired of hearing that bullshit. And the next time somebody tell me some shit like that, I'm gonna dig deep in that ass, and I'm gonna tell them some kind words that they do.
Also, I had to take a PE class. I don't know what that's about. We had to take like, I think it's 2 or 3 PE credits. What is that about? We are grown adults. Why are you making me get up to go to gym class? Something that's been ticking me off. Maybe this isn't things I find great. Maybe there's things that just bother me. Well, these are things that bother me. Another thing that bothers me is the fact that, here they go, if the lighting changes throughout like the video, I'm using natural lighting because I really hate lighting in my room, and I'm back home for Christmas break, so it's like I can't do nothing about it. I was trying to wait until like the light hit its like max, but like the sun hasn't been shining in Georgia lately, or at least where I'm at. I have the sun hits directly in my room, so this is all the light that's been getting. This is like the maximum amount of light that I've been getting all day. So this is all I got for you. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I really tried. I've been seeing like this discourse about like languages, and if y'all don't know, because a lot of people like assume I'm something I'm not. So let me put this out there. I am African American. I'm from Florida. I was born and raised in America. A lot of people think like they assume I'm from somewhere in Africa, like I'm like a immigrant child, but I'm not. I'm just an American. So, oh shit, I wish, bitch, me and you wish. I don't like the fact that AAVE is not seen as like a real thing. People just assume it's like, they call it a fake language, and it's like, all languages are fake languages. None of this shit is real. Like, everything is made up. It's like they only do it to us. That's the thing. They only do it to us. English is a made up language. Do y'all not realize that? English is a made up language. What are y'all talking about? I saw this thing and I looked into it on my own before I said anything. Shakespeare was making up words. I mean, I'm gonna look this up just so I can tell y'all the words Shakespeare made up and that people just went with. I ain't even got to look hard. All I did was look up Shakespeare and it had filled in the blank, made up words. That tells you all I need to know, but I'm gonna keep on, I'm gonna dig just for y'all. It said Shakespeare introduced 1,700 words into the English language. Some of the words, lonely, a word people use on a daily basis, dwindle. I'm not gonna say on a daily basis, but People use that word. It's a common word. Frugal. That's a common word. Breaking the ice. Heart of gold. Those are phrases that people use, and it's just like, why are we calling those made up? Why are we saying that's a fake language? Why only us? Like what is that about? And then it's another one, it's like where the slaves made up their own language so they can communicate without the colonists knowing what they were saying. They call it fake language too. What do y'all expect us to do? Like, we literally had to start, our ancestors literally had to start from scratch. Put it this way. Y'all saying we have a fake language, okay, whatever. How are we supposed to have that language dominate like English or any other language if we weren't even seen as human? Shit, still barely seen as humans. That is a language. That's a real language to us. We know what it means. Just like Spanish is a real language to people who speak Spanish. They know what it means. Arabic, they know what it means. French, they know what it means. You don't gotta know what it means in order for it to be a real language. That's all I want to say. You don't have to know what it means in order for it to be a real language. Our words might sound dumb, they might sound incompetent, they might sound wherever you think of it, they might sound that way to you, but to us it makes sense, and that's all that matters because it's our language. I've noticed it with other ethnicities, but I can only speak on me because I only know what I only know. Something that really bothers me is the fact that I express like that I don't have a type at all. I don't have a type. I like anybody. I really don't care. But it is this certain thing I have with light skinned men. This is not because they're gay. This has nothing to do with any of that actually. This has to do with everything about my experience with them from when I was little up until now. So when I was younger, like I'm a dark skinned child, and I used to be darker. Like, I'm not gonna cat to you. I don't know. I think it's a thing, people get lighter as they get older. I'm still dark skinned, but like my skin brightened up. Every time I see a light skinned man who shows interest in me, all I can think about is, were you one of the people who bullied or made fun of little dark skinned girls? Because I can't get into it because like that traumatized me. Like, I said it better I articulated better in my notes, so I'm gonna read off of that. Light skinned men used to traumatize me when I was little, just always bullying me, and I see that every light skinned person I know, not even just men, women too. And it's crazy because like all my friends are, not all my friends, but my two bestest friends are both bright individuals. They're not light skinned, but they're bright individuals. I can look past it if I see you're a good person, but at the same time, I'm not gonna approach you. You can never be too careful because you never know how they were raised. Because a lot of people are raised to think they're better than somebody just because of how they look, and I don't want to have to run across that ever again in my life. Ever. It's just really not good for my mental health. I'm a lot more comfortable in my skin now. I'm a lot more confident, but you know, it's just you pick and choose your own battles. And it's like, yeah, dark skinned men made fun of me too, but they were getting made fun of as well. I can tell when dark skinned men not gonna make me. They have a certain to them. They have a certain aura. So it's like I don't have to worry too much about them when I want to avoid them type. But with light skinned men, nobody's gonna tell you what they did in the past unless you ask. So I do ask when I have like a significant other. I'd be like, so did you bully people as a child? And I've had a couple, because it's not like I don't not date them completely, because like I give people a shot, but I've had people like confess like,
yeah, I used to.
It's just something I do subconsciously. I don't try to, but it's just like I can't get it out of my head ever. And it's just like, say I do take it that far with that person, meeting, okay, one of my biggest fears is not even one of my biggest fears, like something I'm highly uncomfortable with, or like something that makes me really nervous, is meeting a person's family when they're a lighter tone person. I'm here to clear it up again. Wait, what was I even clearing up? Damn, I gotta stop smoking that shit. Yeah, I came here to say like, and this is not even because it's like my family, a lot of my family, most of my family on my mama's side, they're brighter skinned people. Only me, my mama, like, I'm only dark skinned because my mama came out as like the only dark skinned child, so that's why I'm dark skinned. But yeah, so it's not even just because like I think all families are like that, but I know what I hear. I know what I hear in my family, and that's with dark skinned people and them having dark skinned siblings. So it's like, if it's just an all light bright family, I'm not trying to go anywhere near that. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't want to overexplain myself because, like, I don't like when people invalidate what I'm saying because they be like, oh, you're thinking too hard. No, like, these are literally trauma responses. That means I've been through it before. That means I know what I'm talking about because I've seen it with my own eyes. I experienced it. So I don't like people invalidate like, oh, you're thinking too hard. No, I'm not. This thing that happened and I'm trying to stay away from it because I don't like how that made me feel. Last thing that's just like mind-boggling to me is reality in itself. Because like, I talk to my best friend about this all the time. Like, we're really just here. One day we're gonna die. I'm not scared of death itself. I'm scared of what happens. Not scared. I'm more so like weary of what happens after death. Because like, nobody knows. You can't know unless you're dead, and you can't come back and tell anybody what's going on over there. So it's like, I don't know. I don't like not knowing what's going to happen to me. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Like, we're all just sitting here. We all have our own minds. We all have our own conscience. We all just here. I hope I ain't have boogers the whole time. That would be highly embarrassing if I had boogers the whole time. And if I did, I'm just going to leave it in because that's part of life. And that's reality. My biggest fear is that when we do die, it's just black. It's just there.
Well,
I like being aware of things. I like the fact that I don't know how to explain it. The fact that, I don't know how to explain it. It's not the fact I'm gonna be there, it's the fact that I won't be aware of what's going on. Oh my gosh, why are they walking back and forth? But they walking back and forth each time they stare. I mean, it's just like, okay, like, y'all stared like 3 times already. Y'all can get over the fact that I'm recording a video. I had it in my notes because like, I was just really, I don't know. I articulate better with my writing. So I said, we have people made up of so many different components, and we are the ones, because like, animals don't have the same type of consciousness and awareness that we have, but they're still living things. You know what I mean? Like, they're still like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, y'all, I feel like I'm what I'm trying to say. So it's like, we're the ones that have that conscience. That's thing I find a little crazy. And I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse that we have that, because it's like, when, I don't know, animals just go off of instinct, but we have something that can, I don't know, we have something that can stop us from reacting just off instinct. I just find it different when animals death versus a human's death. You know what I mean? And even though either is sad, I get sad when I see animals dead. It's like, oh my god, it's like,
I believe animals win one.
but yeah, I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse, because now I constantly have to live with like questions that are going to be left unanswered until I die. And maybe not even, it's just going to be forever left unanswered. And that's just something I find crazy. I can go find out the answer right now, but I can't undo what's been done, if y'all catch my drift.
oh.
But I can go find out and see what's tea, but I won't know. I can't come back and tell you. I can't undo what I did to get them answers. So it's just like, I'm stuck. Every once in a while at night, I just stay up with that thought in my mind, like, this is insane. I'm going crazy. That was the end of this video, y'all. I don't know how long I've been recording. This is just a little video. Are you talking to you? That was this video. Things I find crazy, or things that are just things that I find crazy, or things that bother me. I don't know what I'm gonna title it, but yeah.